Hey guys, it's Ross Gordon on the Space Couch today. One of my friends went to Moscow in 1980 and in 1981, the same year as the Moscow Olympics, and he said he saw the Misha bears everywhere. That was the logo for that. But he came back with this because he went to Soviet Armenia. He's of Armenian origin. Him and his parents and I guess his sister went in 1982 Moscow. Then in 1981 they went to Armenia, and it was, or he went to Armenia, and it was a Soviet pioneer youth camp type thing that he was in. But I got this guide from him that was a memento of his trip. So this is basically, I've had kind of ish translations, like informative guide it basically means. And the topic's just like Special Committee for Relations with the Armenian Diaspora. Now this is a statue of David of Sassoon, who is an Armenian hero, I think back from the 8th century, when he led the Armenians to drive out the Arabs who were invading Armenia at the time. The Daredevils of Sassoon is like the Iliad or the Odyssey or the Epic of Gilgamesh. It's one of the sort of like foundational texts. So we see in here, he was telling me all about these things. This was known as Lenin Square back in the day. It's now called Independence Square. This is Yerevan's Vatnots Airport, this is a fantastic building. I've seen so many different images of it, usually with a Tupolev 2154 parked outside. Now this is called the Cascade, which if I bring you can see the cascade is down this part here. It's a very modern building in the centre, and it's basically was like a cultural space, museum, art galleries, all that sort of thing. Here, this is the Ani Hotel. Ani is or was a major city in Armenia. I think like in ancient days rather than modern times, where Yerevan is the capital now. This is the Genocide Memorial. I saw something else that says it was, I think it was constructed 50 years after, so that would have been in the 1960s. And it has that kind of style to commemorate the killing of the Armenians by the Ottoman Empire. And this is just basically text like this text here is like different museums and theatres and stuff. These were hotels. Like this first one here is the Yerevan Hotel, Yerevan being the capital. The second one being the Ani Hotel, which is this one. And it was a very famous hotel at the time. And the other stuff is just like, this will be airport numbers and stuff here. Then on the back, there's the guide. And you can see the plan is very Soviet. It's all laid out. Now this is the Opera House, but that's the only one that my friend was really able to identify. I think this is the Ani Hotel again, judging from this base at the bottom. But yeah, it's very nice for the park ring there. But yes, a memento of Soviet Armenia. It's funny because he was in Moscow in 1980. He was in Montreal in 1976. I said, where were you in 1984? You went in Los Angeles, were you? She wasn't. Well, there's a lot of Armenians in LA. But yes, this is just the informative guide to Soviet Armenia and to Yerevan that he picked up from his trip to Soviet Pioneer Youth Camp. I believe he was less than impressed with the accommodations and was demanding to be taken to a hotel. A Western style hotel, not an in-tourist hotel, mind. But yes, you can imagine how that worked out. He managed to get out of the country with this. But yes, that is just a brief look at this memento of Soviet Armenia. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for a topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.